there, and welcome back. Match number 2 in our NWA 1983 project will be Lanny Poffo versus Handsome Jimmy Valiant. Some of you may know Lanny Poffo as the Genius in the WWF. He does hold a countout victory over Hulk Hogan. And then Handsome Jimmy Valiant, a great star in the territory days, did great stuff in New York, did a lot of stuff in the Mid-Atlantic, so this should be a great matchup. I'm actually a fan of Leaping Lanny Poffo. Some of the stuff he did in the ring was amazing. He did a lot of flips and cartwheels and that kind of stuff. I thought that was all really great. And then became the Genius with the poetry. I know he had the Frisbee before that with the poems on it. He used to give out to the crowd, so I thought that was sweet. But the Genius character, I thought he really came in his own as a villain. But not for nothing, in interviews I saw, we get to meet him once. Very nice guy, very articulate, all around. He was fantastic. Now, I've heard of Handsome Jimmy Valiant, but I never really watched this stuff until recently. He had an amazing connection to the crowd, and his interviews were top-notch. They were fantastic. They were awesome. And one of the staples of the territory is a fan favorite, a loser leave town match. Out of nowhere, a masked man would arrive. Some of these guys like the Midnight Rider, the Young Dog, Stagger Lee, and Charlie Brown, who really looked like Jimmy Valiant. Recently, we've had Mr. America, who kind of looked like Hulk Hogan, because Hulk Hogan's #1 fan, and Juan Cena, who they should have put on TV, because I thought that was fantastic. Now, I did promise that I was going to talk about the Attitude Era and some of my feelings regarding that. So let's get right into it. Now, looking at message boards, Facebook posts, YouTube comments, there's a lot of people saying, bring back the Attitude Era. The Attitude Era was the best time of wrestling, fuck PG, and blah, 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 blah. Now, I would admit that during that time frame, ratings were at an all-time high. They had record-setting buy rates. Merchandise sales were through the roof. And I understand that a lot of you started watching wrestling during that time frame, so there's an emotional attachment there. But guys, bring back the Attitude Era? Why? It's kind of like me saying bring back the 80s or the late 90s. It's ridiculous. Not for nothing, I dare anyone to watch 52 episodes overall from January 98 to January 99, and then tell me to bring back the Attitude Era. Now, I understand this is a bold statement, but the Attitude style was a mask for bad booking. If you didn't have swearing, half-naked women, and over-the-top cartoon violence, it would kind of look like how it is right now. And let's not forget that there were storylines that went nowhere, and that did actually make mistakes. Do you think having Austin have a 3-month-long title reign and lose the belt with a BS finish is good booking? If they did it today, the WWE would get killed. When I ask people what their favorite moments from that time period is, they would give me the same 3 or 4 answers, but when I ask them what their favorite match is and why, they struggle to give me an answer. The thing they should take away from the Attitude Era is the Rock Austin feud. The bottom line is 2 guys can be the best and take the top spot. The guys in the roster were so hungry, had so much passion. That's the real reason it worked. It's funny that some of you may not remember, on the internet back in the day, there were people bitching about the glorious Attitude Era, much like they bitch about today's product. Is today's product good? No, not really, but it does remind me of 1995. They do have the ingredients to generate another boom period, but will they? Who knows? Look, I'm not saying I don't like the Attitude Era. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it. But what I'm saying, let's be clear on this, I don't think it deserves to be placed on a pedestal that so many people put it on, or that we should clamor for its return. Let's be honest, they can't duplicate it, and we've already seen it. We should be asking for something new, something special, and something fresh. Let's not forget, since we are watching Memphis wrestling, Memphis did influence ECW, and ECW influenced the Attitude Era. Now, I know I'm taking an unpopular stance, and really, guys, it's just one guy's opinion. I love Steve Austin, The Rock, and Undertaker, just like the next guys. But please, we have to let it go. It's time. By the way, my favorite moment during the Attitude Era was Austin attacking Vince in the hospital. My favorite match was Rock vs. Mankind and the I Quit match. And my favorite show was the 1998 Survivor Series. Alrighty, we have Handsome Jimmy Valiant with the win via a small package. Make sure to tune into our next episode. I'm going to give my thoughts on WrestleMania. How it reminds me of WrestleMania 13. And make sure that you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. See you next time on the NWA 1983 project.